And welcome to Tie-Dye Android. Today's topic is going to be the LG V40 and the Note 9, Samsung Galaxy Note 9. Hey, here I am. Alright. So, the LG V40, I've already been watching a couple unboxing videos this last week, or the last few days actually, and just let me get some queued up here a little bit. I'm not too impressed. Actually, I'm a little upset, disappointed. I expected just a little bit more from LG this year. They, how do I say it? They quietly snuck in and Samsung just like blew them out of the water this year. They really gave them a good stepping stone, you know, and LG just, I'm sorry, just couldn't keep up the pace. But overall, the LG V40 is still a good phone. Don't get me wrong on that. Excuse me, I'm living up here in Wisconsin, and I think it's that time of the year where the seasons change and we all get sick. But, yeah. So, you can check out the prior videos. There's other videos out there as well. But I'll give you a quick rundown on the internal specs. They're pretty much very similar. Let's run over it, and I'll tell you what the differences are again. Now the V40, we already know it's going to have a 3300 milliamp battery versus the Note 9. They finally went back up to 4K, or yeah, 4,000 milliamp hours. The V40 and the Note 9 both start off with 6 gigabytes of RAM. With the Note 9, you can get an option of 8 gigabytes of RAM. And this is where I find odd, because last year, the internal storage, the Note 5 and the Note 8, not the Note 8, yeah, the Note 5 had just an internal storage. You couldn't remove the back, and it didn't have an SD slot, so you couldn't have an expandable storage. The Note 7, I don't remember, it wasn't out very long. The Note 8, I can't expand it. Let's see here. The V40 was, you can only go up to 64 gigabytes internally. The Note 9 actually outdoes that right now. You can get the 64 and 128 gig, and I believe 512. And then the internal storage, Samsung just went totally all out this year. They are definitely geared for the multitasker, power user, you know, super user, whatever you guys want to be called. Well, actually, all three of our groups. So why go to the V40 if I can get more internal hardware on the Note 9? Disappointment. Red flag number one, LG. They both come with Oreo. LG is the only one saying, Samsung don't even say it, but LG is the only one that says it, with potential upgrade to Pi. Potential. So what are you going to say? You're going to give me a OTA over the air upgrade, what, in spring? I can get another phone in spring if I wanted to. Okay, so that lets me down. And you're saying potential. It's not guaranteed. Samsung just ain't saying nothing. So there's nothing to be said. Don't give me false hopes. I don't care for that. V40, this is where you will come in handy. Even from my standpoint, this is where you would come in handy. And I was actually leaning towards this. But now after listening to an unboxing today and a quick review, the app, the camera app, you got 5 cameras. I understand that with the software, the 5 cameras, I get that, and we shouldn't understand that, but you, LG, should also kind of understand that when people take a photo or a video, they're taking it at that moment. They don't have time to sit there and go like this, click, and then sit here for a minute for it to process. Okay, that's not very cool, because I'm already missing something that happened here, or did I miss it that was happening over there? Okay, do you see where I am? Okay, basically in layman's terms is that the camera app is pretty much legs a little bit. So especially if you do the 3 cameras, lenses, and do a shot from each one at that one scene, you might as well sit there and hold your camera up for like a few seconds. And trust me, when you're taking a picture, a few seconds can be eternity. You know that. I know that, and I'm not really a photographer. Okay, so the lagging issue on the camera app on the V40 is not the greatest. You're getting superb camera qualities and capabilities, but you almost better be a professional using this darn thing. Okay, that's what it's geared for. So that's one of their personal preferences. This is where I'll give V40 the thumbs up. This is where I give V40 the thumbs up. And of course, the V40 you'll win with the 32-bit high DAC audio. That's what got me onto the V30. Or the V20, I mean. Sorry about that. No, V30. So, you know, I won't dispute you two on that. But now, let's take a step back on this. You got a lower grade G series phone. It has the same 32-bit high-dec audio. If you're not too worried about the cameras and the 5 camera lenses, then why go to the V series? Stay with the G7. So LG, in that sense, you let me down. This is your flagship. Your flagship is no different than your major consumer phone. I don't get it. That's where my boisterous opinions, this is where I may say something bad, and I don't intend to, but you let me down. Samsung, you know I'm a Note user, you know I'm a Power user. I like to be one Samsung Android, and I like to be basic Android. but LG let me down. HTC doesn't do anything for me. Those are my opinions on that. Looks like for the replacement of my V30 this year, looks like I might get the Note 9 and I'll run two Samsung phones. That I'm not too happy with. But that's the way it looks like I'm going to do it. The V30 that I have now, it'll still be used. But it's going to be just semi-retired, just basically used for live streaming, and that'll be about it. And a media device. But LG, you let me down. I'm going to have to go with the Note 9. My decision has been made, unless another competitor will come up here. So this will be the first where I'm running two Samsung Notes, the Note 8 and the Note 9 in a few months. One of them will be rooted. That'll be a definite. More than likely the Note 8 will be rooted. So, but those are future videos. Stand by. Actually, I'm giving you a heads up. This is what's coming up in the next couple months. So, stay by. But back to the LG. It's personal preference. If you're going to be a good photographer and videographer, possibly streamer, hey, check it out. But like I said, battery life, it's only 3,300 milliamp hours. Not that great. So stand by for a quick charge. There is a problem I've been having all summer long, which is another video that we're going to be coming up soon with, because I got to give you the summer stats and the overall review on the Android recording. Alright, this is just basically the LG V40 versus the Samsung Galaxy Note 9. I will catch you guys later. More to come. If you haven't, and if you like what I'm putting out, subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's right down here in the lower right hand corner. Just click it. Alright, catch you guys later.